Hello, everyone. I decided to shorten the timer a little bit. Not sure that is a good idea, but every time I felt like 10 minutes was a lot of time. Also, not many people are in the beginning. So, yeah, for the timer, big changes. Not for real. Okay, usual speaking nonsense at the beginning. Let's just do it. 2, 4, 6. Oh, what happened here? Hey, Packers, man. Uh, that MIDI signal box? Which one are you talking about? Oh, the pedal C. Somewhere down by the velocity. Oh, okay, I think you're talking about this. So, this one, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's super useful. So if you select a bunch of MIDI events, but that's honestly, it works with everything in Bitwig. I'm going to show you other places where that works. But if you select, for instance, a bunch of events, so for instance, notes, and then you go to the parameter that you want to handle, like for instance, velocity, and you have a chart. This is just a distribution chart. So it shows how many of these events have a specific value. Like this is the lowest and this is the highest. So you can see, for instance, the MIDI velocity distribution for the notes that I have selected. It's skewed towards the bottom. So like on average, most notes have like a lower, like a quieter velocity. And then you have these three parameters that you can use. So mean is it's what you would expect. It just goes up and down. Like you can see the MIDI, the velocities at the bottom moving together and eventually clipping. So like this is an histogram. So it's, if you're used to like Photoshop and stuff like that, that's the same thing. So something else that you can do, you can spread. That's actually very helpful. So you can, you see, you maintain the proportion between the values, but you just spread it. And then there is chaos, of course, that just randomizes it. And it actually resets. So you can do multiple randomizations. And you can do that for pretty much everything. Like if you select a bunch of tracks, for instance, over here, like, okay, there we go. So you see I selected a bunch of tracks and you have, I mean, I don't know why you want to do that, but you can. So you can see all the volumes are 0, but if you want, you can change them all together by moving mean, or you could randomize your mixer if you want to. I mean, again, I don't see why you will want to do that, but you can. Something I think more useful is automation. Works the same way. So if you pick a bunch of automation nodes and you select them, see, exactly the same thing. So there is one very useful use of that to me, that is double click. When you have one selected, you can move them to 0. That's very handy with automations. But again, same. You can randomize your automations if you want, or you can spread them, which is super cool because it's like, yeah, like the amount of automation that you have, or change it by mean, but that you can do with the keyboard shortcut. So yeah, that applies to pretty much everything. So always watch the inspector. You always find stuff in there that might be helpful and useful. Oh, you sent me an MP3 of something I've done. Oh, where did you send it? Okay, so is it a link or it's actually an MP3? Do you want me to listen to it now? Or you prefer me to listen on my own time? Oh, it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, man, I don't mind listening to it right now. Like I've done that before. It's more like it's more up to you if you're fine having that on the stream and on the recording. So if you're fine with that, yeah, we can have a listen right now. Okay, maybe. Okay. It does contain a familiar sample. I mean, as long as it's not too obvious, like that I'm gonna get a strike, I guess it's fine. Like I think if you have other stuff on top, it should be fine. Okay, then give me a second. Oops, wrong shortcut. Okay, give me a second. I'll get it. It's obvious it's an acapella. Yeah, I don't know how this machine learning algorithm are good at spotting that kind of stuff. They are kind of good, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let me get the file. All right, there we go. Oh man, it's pretty cool. We're not gonna say we're not gonna say out loud where the acapella is from, but it's cool. Nice job. Like I like the drum. I like the vibe. It fits. Maybe there is a note somewhere in the arpeggio that sounds a little off, but apart from that, it sounds pretty cool. I like the background synth and the whole spacey vibe. The drums are cool too. So nice job, nice job. Do you plan on finishing it? Yeah, where did I add an audio track? Oh man, I hate this preset. I always wanna use it. Maybe let's see. It just didn't know where to go with it until the other day. Okay, so you have a plan for it? Like, do you know how to evolve it from there? Oh, that's cool. Feel free to send the new version once you have it. Okay, this was not what I was looking for, but it sounds cool. Wait, what is going on? What? This is weird. Let's try this one. Wait, is it taking the MIDI input? Okay, let's see if I force the automation, if it works. No, it still takes the MIDI input. Oh man, there is no way to remove it from here? Oh man, I don't want to do a crazy routing for this. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna do something different. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Aerosol. What is that sound? Sounds like a jolly elf. Yeah, I just using this pitch device that it's kind of breaking the sound into grains and pitching them up. The original is this one. Hey, Mock Music. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you can learn some stuff from what I do. This is probably still too much. Oh, this one is off. Very, very interesting. I hope so. Ah! Come on. Oh, you've been watching Disenchantment? You know, I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I feel that cartoon misses something. I really wanted to like it, but what was a hotkey for swapping MIDI notes? I don't have a hotkey, but I have a shortcut over here. Like if you don't know, you can add operations over here. And I don't know if I even have. I mean, there is reverse. There is the same with audio. Oh, that actually works. I have to remember that. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff over here that I don't remember, like even scaling and stuff like that. I never remember. Oh, they're even mapped to very convenient keys, but I keep forgetting that I did it. Oh, this is a very different vibe from Disenchantment. Getting a little 90s here. Pretty sure I'm changing the wrong. Yeah, I knew it. Oh man, I have to remember these shortcuts, they're useful. Oh, you're talking about shows over there. I spaced out for a second. Oh man, this delay. Mm. Yeah, not much to talk about. So interesting about TV shows. I mean, there's always some TV shows going inside my head. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I've been watching a lot of those lately. I mean, there isn't much to do, anyways, right? Hey Chaitanya, welcome to the stream. Look, Hollywood villain? Thank you, man. Must be the shaved head. Not sure. Okay, this is pretty cool, but... Hmm. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? It's a little better than Bollywood villain? Okay. Oh man, well, thank you for the compliment, and don't be too hard on yourself. It's hard for everyone to look at oneself in the mirror. I mean, I guess except like people that really like themselves. Or I'm just assuming here. I'm not sure. Ooh. Do we go slower? Okay, that could be interesting. That's how it is with human face. Almost same principle. Just wash and soak your face in water. Well, that at least helps keeping it clean, I guess. Okay, there is something odd going on here. Oh, I think there's a problem with quantization. Maybe not. Oh, I don't have re-triggered. Okay, I think this is super weird, so we're going with it. Let's see the chat, 1 second. You got beaten in high school. Oh man, I'm so sorry about that. That's terrible. That's pretty horrible, man. I'm really sorry. Like, this stuff it's so wrong. I mean, Roselle, I wouldn't suggest beating up other people. Like, as much as being beaten up is wrong and everything, it's like, I mean, it's a tough topic. I mean, sometimes also calling authority is tough, right? So authorities can do so much. That's the hard part. Okay, I think we need a 3-part bass. Wait. Oh, complete control. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Yes. There we go. Psychopaths versus psychopaths. Yeah, sometimes it really feels like everyone has lost their mind. We should just hold tight and try to be decent people if we can. And channel the anger into music. Oh, this is so weird. I wonder if I'm on the right, like, am I tripping? Okay, let's go triplets. Oh boy, this is getting weird. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm spacing out a lot today. You could hear a blues scale 3-note roll towards the end of a loop on here now. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, we'll get to that. I wanna work a little bit more on those drums. Should we do E? Yeah. Oh wow, that's different. Wait, can I make this larger? Yes. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be weird, but I guess that's kind of today. Almost. And do I have to do the math? That would be... That works. Whoa. Mhm. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Uh, oh wait, I cannot have it adaptive in triplets at the same time? Okay. Let's see. Wait. Whoa. Nope. Oh, triplets, right. So today we're making a Dance with the Dead tune, apparently. I mean, except not as good as them, but yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this is kind of like synthwave and on the dark side, like people like it has this kind of horror vibe a little bit. Like stuff like, oh man, I forgot names. Well, Dance with the Dead, I just mentioned. Carpenter Brut. There's a lot of people doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, I have a very soft spot for Dance with the Dead. I think they're awesome. I mean, we missed the guitars. Now I'm gonna play guitar. I mean, if we should go full that way, let's see. Yeah, that synth is like them. They do that sound all the time. Gate. Let's do. I mean, I hope you all don't mind, but I mean, at least we do something different today. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Time Cop is awesome. I think he retired. I'm pretty sure he retired. Like, I remember a Facebook post where he was saying like, okay, I'm done. I had enough. It was a cool ride. I was like, aw, that's sad. Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I think we have to get heavier with the drums a little bit. Okay, let's go down to... Oh, you saw him playing live, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Where was the place? I bet it was the... I mean, they do synthwave all the time at the Urban Spray, so I guess it was over there. Oops. Yeah, Ostkreuz in Warsaw. Yeah, it was probably the Urban Spray. I don't like this clap. better? Last 6 years of your life, you had a lot of adventures. Yeah. It's so crazy to think about that and think about the last year. I don't know for all of you, but for me it's been very isolated. I guess it was for everyone, right? Really feels a little bit like the apocalypse. Just low and online. Okay, I like the snare we got there though. Alright. So if we gotta do this kind of stuff, I think we need a lot of cymbals. Hey, Mr. Slow. Happy to see you, man. We're making synthwave heavy stuff today. Last year was crazy for me. I cannot really explain. Yeah, exact. So I kind of share a little bit your feeling. I'm also fine handling solitude in the sense that I kind of need it to make music and stuff. So uh, that part was actually okay. Like one part that I found okay was the people weren't like the social pressure reduced so much that I wasn't feeling guilty for staying home on a weekend for making music, which was good. That part was good. The bad part is you're forced to be isolated all the time, even when you actually want to have social interactions. So for me, it's hard. I can only imagine what kind of nightmare that has been for very social extrovert people. That I cannot even picture that, to be honest. How hard it would be. Nope, doesn't work. I think this one will work. Okay, now we will work on this thing. See? Oops. Yeah, extroverted people, they have a hard time. Isolation acted as a screen to filter your network. It was really hard transitions. And since that, Berlin was changing so much. Doesn't feel like Berlin anymore. I eventually decided to move. I see. Yeah, I'm happy you like where you are right now. And I get the point about Berlin. Berlin been changing. It's very different. Like I feel when we're gonna go back to real life, like I feel sometimes even when I take a stroll, it feels like a different neighborhood. I mean already. Okay, let's go crazy with rides. But yeah, I'm happy you're finding like you like the place you are. I know sometimes Berlin can be a little too much. Okay, I think I want to do a hi-hats, and I have no idea how to do hi-hats in triplets. Gotta be honest. I never do them. How are they? Probably, right? Let's see. Foldery. Use this folder for once. Oh man. Oops. Ooh. The energy is completely different, the group of people. Yeah, you still love Berlin, but the cost of living in terms of house rental, yeah. It's the very first time you're in your own apartment. Yeah, that's a nice way. Like, it's very nice to have your own apartment. I'm a big fan of that. Like having your own independence, it's nice. And yeah, the cost of living here got crazy. It got really crazy. It's nuts. Okay, Big Toms, Big Toms. Easery? Nope, wrong genre. That could work, maybe. Doesn't work. this is nice. Okay, let's put a layer on top of this. Should probably remove the low end from this. VM4N. Which sample service is that? It's not a service. It's an app that it's called Synonym. That it's pretty cool. It allows you to sort your library by using machine learning. So it filters stuff, and it has a very nice way to organize collections. So you can like browse, like you can filter by similarity samples, and then save your favorite into collections, which is what I did. I saved my own collection, and I still going through my samples and saving all my favorites into collections. It's a very cool piece of software. It's called Synonym. It's pretty cheap, I think. Whoa. Oh, Roselle, I missed something for you. Yeah, the cost of living in Berlin. Yeah, the houses especially, right? It's nuts. It's nuts. I mean, people are very angry about the topic, and in theory, now the new law should block the rents. but there is the whole question whether it's gonna be declared unconstitutional, because if that happens, it means that all the people that got their rent lowered, they have to pay the money back, which to me it's pretty crazy. Like, I get the reason why it works that way. Like, you let the law pass first in your state, and then, you know, there is a court case, and it's like, okay, let's see if he holds up to the federal, to the constitution. But yeah, still it's crazy that if the law gets declared unconstitutional, then people will have to pay the money back. To me, this is incredible. I'm not nailing these toms. I think this is the right reverb. What else can we use? That's one of the few times the RAM failed me. Convolution. Yeah, maybe we can do convolution. Or, yeah, I wanted to try this one. Got it for free. Let's see if it's nice or not. Could be cool. I think these toms are wrong. Doesn't work. Back to square one. Do I want punchy toms? Maybe I don't. I want clean toms. Oh yeah, no. Let's see. Wait, these are exactly the same one that I used before, right? Aren't they? Maybe not. Yeah, people taking advantage of renting the place. I mean, the whole market just went up. This is not a new phenomenon. Like, if you see what happened in London, it's the same exact thing. Like, prices there got crazy, and there is no regulation and prices go up because there is a lot of demand. And the problem is not all the salaries go up. Like, I think if you want to look at an extreme case of what happened in Berlin, I think the craziest part is like San Francisco. And anyways, the whole Bay Area, where entire cities have to move to a different city pretty much because they can't afford the rent anymore because of the whole Silicon Valley scene. And yeah, people that can actually afford those rents that work for big tech companies. And I think this is the risk in Berlin too. So I like the idea. I like the idea of keeping Berlin a little more frugal. I don't know if it's gonna pass. There are several, like, if the law is not declared unconstitutional, it's actually a big deal because that means that similar laws can be enforced in the rest of Germany. So cities like Hamburg could enforce um, a similar law pretty much everywhere. So I can imagine that there is right now a lot of pressure and a lot of effort in not making that law pass, definitely, because there will be a loss of money for a lot of people. I mean, like, people that already have a lot of money, like people with the apartments. So we'll see. I do like the idea. I hope it sticks, but yeah, we'll see. Um, maybe I should just use these. These kind of always work. Like, while making my life so complicated. Oh, maybe that's the reason. Okay, now toms. I failed toms. Removed. I feel like the kick is missing something. It's so interesting to see what the different models of distortion bring to the waveform. Look at this. By the way, RC20, if you're not using, like, you see how I use it. I don't go through presets, but I really like the distortion module. Like, everything else is great, but like, don't sleep on the distortion on this stuff. Is good. Like, this magnetic distortion It's nice, it's neat, it's easy to use. Got a fat kick. Hey JXJ Thompson, thanks for tuning in, and thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, the oscilloscope. It's called. I'm gonna write it over. I'm gonna write it in chat. And yeah, it's a third-party plugin. It's a third-party plugin. It's called Oscillos Megascope, and it's pretty cool. Like I show that all the time. To me, the dopest feature is the fact that it's synced. So you see, it's like you can see exactly where stuff is in your timeline. So see kick, snare. Yeah, it's definitely real time, but I mean the problem is with most oscilloscopes, that is the thing that drives me mad, is the following. Like, this is why to me it's just insane that was like, when I was looking for an oscilloscope, that was the only one that I found that does that. So you see, you can change the way it triggers, you can scale it, but you know, if you want to see that aligned to the grid that you're working on, you can't. And it's like, why? It's a couple of multiplications. Why is that not possible? And yeah, so this is the reason why I use this one. Because it does that. It has, well, a lot of, like, you can change the way it looks. Which one do I use? I think I use this one. And the other thing that you can do is that you can stack it and have, like this one, you can see the mid and side, because I have two instances. One on the, like if you see on my monitor chain, if I split the channels, at some point there is a device called MS devices. It's a splitter. And yeah, so what I do is I have another instance of the scope just on the side and one on the mid. So, and then they stack up. So if you wanna do that with several tracks, you can actually do it. I mean, I don't want to be harsh on Bitwig because it's pretty much all the oscilloscopes. Like, I could not find, maybe stuff has changed, but at the time when I found that one, it was the only one that was doing that. And it was even in beta. I think it wasn't even available for, maybe for some time it was only available as an audio unit, I don't remember. But it took some time, even I found it, and I had to wait to use it until the version was out that I could use. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. All right, what was it doing? Why I never record this stuff? Now I'm gonna play it again and try to play it again. It's gonna be... Oh, you mean to be Arsham because it's your main DAW since 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I know sometimes stuff is obvious, and I'm always happy when I can trash a plugin. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm kind of sad for the developers, but yeah, the more integrated stuff, the better. That oscilloscope thing, it's generally, I don't get it. I don't get it why it's not a default feature like everywhere. Like, just sync it. You got the oscilloscope working, just sync it. It's kind of nuts, but mostly nobody does it. Oh, recording. The first one was better. No, I do not have push 2 actually. I have push 1 and it works fantastically. How does it fit into Bitwig in terms of function, like the scale function of push 2? It's so, yeah, you have to download a weird script. This is another thing that I don't understand. The script for a lot of control surfaces, including push and the launchpad, you have to download. It's called, what's called? Driven by Moss. But Moss is the person that writes these scripts. And he has a whole framework, like he's been doing that since the beginning, and he actually made a whole framework. This is why it's called Driven by Moss. And it works great. It always worked great. And honestly, there are more functions here that you actually get in the original push. I don't really use them because what I mostly use is this. Most of the time, this is 90% of what I use it for. Like, I really like this way of making music because it's very intuitive for chords. It's very fast to work with it. And even subtle stuff like it changes color when you select a track. I don't remember that working on Ableton. So, but it works. Like you get the usual scale stuff, so you can change scale and you can change the mode. I mostly have it on C major most of the time, but you can change it if you want it. Or you can have chromatic mode if you want. There are even more modes. So like, for instance, there is a piano mode if you really want it. It's hard to play because once you get to the edge, you have to do some crazy gimmicks. But like for melodies, it will be fine. And there is the drums. There are the sequencers. I feel there are even more sequencers. And there is actually a new mode integrated now, but I haven't tried that yet. I think it's called chord mode. And it allows you to, how does it work? I forgot. But I think it splits the way, like you have the voicings on one side and the degree of the scale. So honestly, it works pretty well. And this is, like, if most of what you're gonna use is this, I will even recommend to just go with push one and get it used for very cheap. Like you get the aftertouch, you get the velocity, you get everything. And if you don't use all this part, I honestly don't use it much because I work mostly in front of the computer. I find it just faster. Then just get a use push one or a launch pad. It's also very good value for the money. Like the new launch pads are pretty good. I think they have aftertouch and they work fantastically. Okay, so let's see if we get a melody here. Yeah, no problem, man. No, 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 no. Oh man, so cheesy. This is so cheesy. If I want to do more triplet stuff, I really have to learn the shortcut to switch to triplets later. Just start here. This is so weird. It's cheesy and weird. Kind of like it. Yeah, you'll use push 1 or 2 then in two ways most likely. Either as a 1-note chord trigger. If the push allows me to do that, yes, now it does. Again, if you want to have a look at it, just look for, just look on the YouTube channel of Driven by Moss, and he has a demo, the latest scripts, and it works. Again, this is the cool thing, like this framework works kind of the same with all the devices. So if you have this, or you have it even works with the Akai, the one for free loops, for FL Studio. Like it even worked with that. And there is a single 1-note chord trigger now. So go check it out and see if you like it. Or a sequencing machine for arpeggiators, so I don't have to always jam the arps on your own. Yes, so it has that too, I'm sure. But to be honest, I think it's not the best. Like I tried sequencing on push. I mean, again, this is very very personal. It really depends on what your preference is. I don't find myself like I don't come up with good ideas on this. Like I prefer having that as an instrument, having the pitch bend over here, and that's it. Like for arpeggios, for instance, I use Cthulhu most of the time, and to me it's 10 times faster. I have the feeling that there is, like, I love controllers. I always loved controllers, but I feel there is the point of diminishing returns in their usefulness. Like even the whole push concept, to me it's a little bit too much. I see how that is appealing to people that don't want to learn to use a sequencer, but the hard truth is you can start as many ideas you want just on the push, just browsing patches and pressing buttons. But at some point you gotta finish your song, and you're not gonna finish that on the push, you're gonna finish that on the sequencer. And to me, the risk is that you end up getting so caught in your workflow on the push that then when you have to actually start working on the song, you have to redo everything, pretty much. You think it will work on the Korg pad control? It works on Bitwig. Wait, because I don't remember which one is that. The Korg pad control is like 2 rows, 8 buttons. It's like more of classic finger drumming controller, right? Maybe that, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't know. I think because the way it works, I think I watched the videos and was like, oh, I gotta check it out. But I think the way that mode works is you got the notes on the vertical rows, and every horizontal button. So these are all the same chord, but you get different inversions and stuff. Oh, 16s is 4x4. Yeah, still I don't think it will work. Like I think you need more buttons for that. But you can get super cheap launch pads now. Like you can. I was so tempted during Black Friday because there was like the mini launch pad for like $80, even less, like $60. I think it's like less than $100 or €1, whatever you are, for a new one, and you get 64 pads RGB. It's super tiny, and again, you can use that for chords, and it would be a good, um, solution. But hey, again, like another thing that you should consider if you have a push is that you can actually learn to play chords. Like this is super easy. There is people that play. I tried to learn, but I keep forgetting to practice, so I'm horrible at it. Like, wait. So you can even play this way, and then it's like you have the piano. And the point is you have to practice. It's exactly like having the piano, with some advantages because the chords always have the same shape here. But here, even playing this, it's super easy. Like, this is a basic triad. So, and you have to understand. like you see, if you visualize a 3x3 square, you have pretty much the whole scale. So this is the first, the root, and then you always have the fifth here and the octave here. So you can actually learn to play this very easily. Like this is a triad. So if you want to do 1, 5, 4, or 1, 2, 5. No, wait, what is it? 2, 5, 1. I mean, 2, 5, 1 is not so useful if you can do modulations, but. And then if you want to add the seventh, you do this shape over here. You can play like this, or you can play like this. And to me, this is a very fast, intuitive way. It's actually better than having a single button, because then you can do kind of inversions too. So if you want to have that an octave lower, you can. So yeah. Polyhymn, thank you for the follow. Let me quickly check if my microphone still works. Oh, it does. Oh, I think I fixed that problem. But yeah, thank you for the follow. And yeah, so, oh, let me see. You use push to basically as a drum trigger machine and also as a MIDI keyboard, sort of. Mostly as a MIDI keyboard. Like, to me, it's very easy to come up with chords. And here is another trick. Like, as I said, I keep that in C major most of the time. Because the truth is, in C major, you pretty much have all the modes. So if you play chords in C major, like, I don't know, if you do 1, 4, 6, 2, you're playing like in C major, that is called ionic mode. But if you do the same starting from D, you're pretty much playing in Dorian. So the truth is, depending on where you start, you have a different mode. Like even if you do the same patterns of chords, and then you kind of have a lot of freedom. You're still constricted to play diatonic chords. That means you can go outside of the scale. But that's usually something that I fix later. If I want to spice up a chord, switch a minor for major, I do that later on. To start ideas, this is kind of the fastest way. Because I'm not a great player. If you're a great piano player, then awesome. You don't even need this, to be honest. I mean, if you want to play with the pads for drums, yes, but yeah, it's a good way to start. And again, you can get the push, or you can get, if you're mostly interested in the chords, you can get a cheaper launch pad. They are super cheap. And you can connect pedals here, like I have a sustain pedal connected to that. So, see if I press the sustain, I can leave the button and that's fine. So your issue is that you can get the MIDI in on your pad control to work on Bitwig, so I can daisy chain my keyboards. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's tough. Wait, are those like regular MIDI connectors? Like, I don't know how it will work, because I still think Bitwig will see one device only. So you will have like your MIDI coming from the pad control. Like, does that work? Or is that the problem you're having? Yes, it works on everything else. So wait, what it is that doesn't work? The pads? Okay, maybe we change the sound for this. Oh, the MIDI in the back of the pad control. Okay, I see. Yeah, man, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how I can help you with that. Like classical daisy chaining is a little tricky. But I should stop using this patch. Okay, let's see if we can turn that into an electric guitar of some sort. It's kind of cool. Oh. Okay, this is close. A little harsh. Okay, I think we are getting there. Oh, you like the Clipper lead? Clipper lead. Oh, was it a trash preset? Oh wait, there is modulation already on this. Let's see. Oh yeah, so if you want to know one thing that sucks about push is you can have the pitch bend here or the modulation wheel, or you can have a combo that is actually interesting. You can have like pitch down, pitch bend down, and modulation wheel going up. But what I actually did is I mapped this to the modulation wheel. So sometimes when I had to try it, I got it on my Nocturne for that. It would be nice to have a second one. Although the physical one, like, you can map it if you go to controllers, go to push, you get all the options here, and you get, let me see. Oh yeah, see, ribbon. You can have pitch, CC, CC pitch, pitch CC, or fader. But yeah, I keep it on pitch. Oh, Hive, Clipper, Clipper. Which one is that? Oh, the one. Yeah, it's kind of my go-to sounds. Like, I also kind of know the artists that make those. Like, I think those presets are from Arcsun. Oh no, wait, this one is not. But I think those ones are. And like when I was making trance music, I was listening to his stuff, and then I found the presets. I was like, wait, is that the same person? And he actually, it's the same person. Like, oh wow, it's full circle. Okay, so modulation wheel. Oh, that's kind of cool, but not what I wanted. Okay, so radial legato, reason glide, more glide. It's so interesting because I feel last week we were a little bit. I mean, I would not say we were on infected mushrooms vibe, but I felt kind of inspired in that sense. And I feel this is kind of a similar vibe too. And I have no idea why. I swear I'm not listening to infected mushrooms lately. Sometimes it's very interesting. It's like all this stuff where it's coming from, I have no idea. Like I'm not one of these people that sit in front of the computer and makes the music they want. When I try, nothing good happens. And sometimes I have no idea. Most of the times I have no idea where stuff goes. And sometimes I wonder like where is this tune coming from? What is this? I think this should be shorter. Okay, the final part needs to be epic. What happened? Uh, just want a hint here. Ah, yeah, of course, triplets. I was going crazy on the grid. And you know what's happening at the end. I know that you know. Yes. Perfect. Okay, okay. I have another idea. Oh, come on, Contact. I don't know why Native Instruments stuff takes forever to load. It started a few weeks ago and it doesn't get better. It wasn't too bad. Ooh, what do we use? What do we use? Sustains? Use staccatos? No, we don't have time. We don't have space for staccatos. Okay, let's start full ensemble. Yeah, indeed, it's Contact and Reactor. Yeah, which is pretty much what I use the most about Native Instruments. I have the same experience. Okay, maybe we do use staccato. Not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think it could be cooler if you use staccato here. Or actually we use... I mean, yeah, but you know, all the libraries are scanned in advance. Like software like Contact should have an index of this stuff, so it doesn't have to scan this stuff all the time. Other software that I use kind of had the same stuff, and I don't know, man. I have no idea why it's so slow. Like when you load the single patch, fine, you have to load all the samples, fair enough. I have all this stuff on SSD, by the way, like all the samples I have on SSDs. So I don't know, man. It was faster. So ensemble, vowel master, and key range, key switches, C0, G0. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's changing. All right. But wait, got distracted 1 second. This is vowel master. But I don't get it with staccato. Race master? Oh, you think this is the coolest beat I've seen you make yet? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. It's totally not my kind of music. Like it's not something I will release under Nezumi. It doesn't really sound like Nezumi at all. But yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Okay, so now we need to have that go in triplets. Chords. We might have to do that in 2 steps, but that's fine. And Wait, working? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm changing man. Okay, that's why. Oh, there is a staccato option. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not seeing. You're only seeing half of it. You're not. I have the plugin on the other screen and trying to sort out the key switches. Wait, how do I? Oh, it's the upper range. 5. Okay, sorry. There we go. Wait, what is the timing here? I'm confused with the sidechain. Okay. And this is the thing I don't like about key switches. They have to be slightly offset to one side. Because you have to play before the actual note. Okay, which one is the staccato switch again? Oh, I think it's this one. Okay. This one is sustain. Staccato. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, I dragged them all down one. Still not convinced about that. I hope I don't have to trash it. It works great. In the mix, it works great. Okay, this part doesn't work as well as the other one. Okay, let's do this. To be this one doesn't work. First one. I'm practically putting it back where it was. That's great. Haha, smart me. There we go. I want to avoid when it repeats twice the same vowel. Most of the time it feels weird. Okay, I have a suspicion and I suspect that this is broken. So, gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I don't trust that. Yeah. So at least we see where the notes, where they start and where they end. Just repeat afterwards. Remember. Okay. Yeah, see, now it works. Now it works. Why? Oh yeah, of course, because I'm arpeggiating the key switches. Okay, it's my fault. It was me being dumb. Okay, that's way better. It is pretty meaty. Meh. Yeah, no needed. Okay, let's see, because we don't have a... Oh man, I completely forgot how this song starts. Oh, something went weirdly wrong here. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Oh yeah, why didn't I use this on the lead? Right, we can still do that. Oh man, I love this. Wait a second. We gotta do this. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, not super convinced. Okay, it's time to split the MIDI over here. Wait, is it working? Oh, this is off. I mean, I think we can delete just a smidge of the note. Not sure about this. Okay, let's see. Let's mute the instrument together. Yeah, I should probably bounce this sound over here. I don't have this problem.